Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got some pretty cool news. Obi-Wan Kenobi will debut May 25th on Disney Plus, so that's only, what, 2-3 months away? And that is pretty exciting. That's some news that we've been waiting to hear for a while now, and obviously not by a coincidence. It is also, they announced this on the same day that the Book of Boba Fett ended. Basically that way the audience knows, here is the next thing to get excited by. Interesting thing is that a lot of people were expecting an announcement similar to this to be at the end of the final episode of Book of Boba Fett, because that's the similar way in which Boba Fett was, that show was announced at the end credits of Mando season 2. So we were kind of expecting a similar thing to happen, but given how Kenobi is generally detached from the, I don't know what you would want to call it, so I'm going to say Mando-verse, the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Ahsoka universe where they're all taking place at the same timeline. Obviously, Kenobi is going to be separate from that, so maybe it just makes sense to not have that as the post-credits thing, because that might confuse people. Of course, the other thing is that, well, let's see, today's Wednesday, okay? This Sunday is the Super Bowl this Sunday, and there have been already several different trailers announced to have their debut. I think Doctor Strange 2 and a couple other ones are gonna show up at the Super Bowl, but I don't believe that the announcement of the release date and the first poster, which you can see here, looks really cool, just a really cool looking poster. I don't believe that this is just a coincidence also. I think not only is it the day that Book of Boba Fett ended, but also the Super Bowl is literally days away. And so, I don't know anything, and I could be very wrong, but I would not, it's not outside the realm of possibility that a Kenobi teaser trailer shows up at the Super Bowl. It could happen. It feels like a very real thing. The timing feels right. But I'm not gonna hold my breath, because obviously I'm basing this off of nothing other than the timing of it all. I don't have any actual information, so don't take that and run with it. But it just seems like a thing that would happen, right? So a couple other things that people have noted, and I kind of wish I could zoom in here. I can't really seem to. No, there's no real zooming in to be done. Couple other things people have noted. He appears to be holding what looks like Anakin's lightsaber. It's kind of still unclear. There are some more high-res versions of this poster that people have really zoomed in on. It does sort of look like Anakin's lightsaber, but it also could be his, that he's for some reason holding backwards. Something else, and this could definitely be my imagination. This could totally be my imagination, but I feel like if you look at some of the patterns in the sand, you can almost look at right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but right here you can see what looks like the Darth Vader's helmet. That's his eye, and here's his nose, and then you can kind of make out the mouth triangular piece here. Again, it could just be my imagination, and there's nothing actually there other than I'm kind of seeing coincidentally placed patterns here that are not intentional in any way. So maybe I'm just going crazy, but I don't know, I can sort of kind of see something right here, a Darth Vader looking face, but hey, again, maybe it's nothing at all. Either way, very exciting news. We don't really get a whole lot of stuff. Hayden Christensen's coming back as Darth Vader. Moses Ingram, Joel Edgerton, Bonnie Peace, Kumail Nanjiani, Indira Varma, Rupert Friend, Oshak Jackson Jr., Sung Kang, Simone Kessel, and Benny Safdie. I'm sure I mispronounced some of those. So of course we're gonna get our Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, and I think I made a video about this, or maybe I just made a tweet about this a long time ago. I don't even remember where this came from, but there were rumors and reports years ago, 3-4 years ago at this point, that there was going to be a bearded Jar Jar Binks in the Kenobi show. Obviously, they've had so much time to rewrite this, so even if that was true at one point, which it might not have been, obviously it's possible that that's long since been gone, and that's not at all happening. But I remember when Kumail Nanjiani was announced to be in the show, I was like, you know what? He could easily play a Gungan, not Jar Jar Binks, but like a different Gungan. You know, a different Gungan that has a beard, and this happens all the time. People who saw like an early like tests for the CG, you know, like the a pre-res CG kind of thing, they see like, okay, it's a Gungan, and they made the jump to assumption that it was Jar Jar, and that's how leaks and rumors about Jar Jar showing up, that's how that kind of happens, you know. But obviously pure speculation on my part. None of that could be true. Don't take that as any kind of actual theory or anything. That could just be entirely nonsense that I'm imagining. And yeah, we don't really get a whole lot of other information here. Some people have pointed out that May 25th is the day that the original Star Wars released in 1977. I didn't know that. I knew it released in May 1977. I didn't know it was specifically the 25th. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure that was not an accident. I'm sure that they did that on purpose, you know. But yeah, overall, pretty cool, pretty exciting. I'm hoping that we get a teaser trailer of some kind really, really soon. Yeah, I'm you know, like everyone else, I'm looking forward to it. Now, I feel like there is something that does need to be said. Last I checked, this was a 4-episode series. I don't think they tell you here. No, they just said limited series. So I don't remember if it was 4 episodes or 6 episodes. I remember it being particularly short, and some people already complaining how short it was, as if that I don't know. Anyways, look, we all know how Star Wars fans are. You know, if you go on social media of any kind, or even here on YouTube, you know that it is so easy to get a lot of people angry really fast. It's the easiest thing in the world with Star Wars, because something just has to be not what they expected, or even feel slightly off somehow, or even something that doesn't even make sense to complain about, and they'll find something to complain about, you know. Now, this being the Kenobi show, this being something that, you know, a lot of fans out there are saying like this is their number one thing they're excited about, and this is like the end all be all of Star Wars on Disney Plus. I can already tell you, just we know this is coming. This show is gonna get a lot of people angry. I don't know how or in which way. Either it's going to do things that some people think go against canon, or it's gonna do things that some people think, well, that's not what Obi-Wan Kenobi would do, you know, something like that. It's gonna do something. I don't know what, but it's gonna do something that's gonna piss a lot of people off, and then we're gonna have to wait a week in between episodes where we sit on Twitter or YouTube and just hear everyone's hot takes about how this is trash and it's garbage, and then everyone on the other side is like, no, it's brilliant and it's amazing and you're all stupid. And you know, I gotta be honest, part of me wants to, like, when this show comes out, part of me wants to completely avoid social media for 3 or 4 or 6 weeks, or however many episodes this is. Part of me wants to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna let social media influence my feelings at all, because that's the thing, is that like I have my, like, and this just happened with Boba Fett, by the way. That's why I'm bringing this all up. I'll have my opinion on an episode, you know, so it'll come out and I'll be like, wow, that was really amazing and awesome, Luke Skywalker showed up, and then within hours I will be on Twitter and I'll see everyone complaining, and all of those happy positive feelings, it's like it deflates, you know. And it's like my opinion hasn't changed, but it's hard to stay happy when you see nothing but angry and arguing people, and other people who think they're so much smarter than other people. How dare you like the Luke Skywalker? Ugh. anyways, you know, so I can already tell you that that's gonna happen with Obi-Wan, and it's gonna come probably from both sides of the fandom, and it, you know, so I don't know. I'm ranting now, but just I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for this TV show, because as excited as I am, I'm also kind of horrified by the way that I know this fandom will react to it. And it almost doesn't matter what it does or what it doesn't do, someone's gonna be horribly angry about something, and it's gonna be all over your internet, social media timelines and suggested things, because the algorithm wants you to engage with it, and it's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm ranting. I'm excited for this show. It's gonna be awesome. Social media is bad for your mental health. That's what I'm trying to say. May 25th. I hope we see a trailer soon. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say until we see something. Hopefully this Sunday. But again, I'm not gonna like hold my breath. Maybe nothing happens. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.